Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Soul Placements, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the message for Aries? And we have a card in your sign. Come to terms with what has already taken place. So something has already happened, and you need to come to terms with it, to get past it, to get over it, to not have it come up all the time. Okay, tell me more about what Aries needs to come to terms with. The moon. The moon is a mother figure, right? The moon is something you're not sure about, something you're uncertain about. This could be a determining factor in terms of you moving forward, having the courage and the confidence to listen to your intuition and continue to take action regarding something new, a new journey, a new idea, a new aspiration, a new direction in your life. And this is past energy, coming to terms with something that has taken place in the past so that you can move towards your future with ease and understanding, without fear. Spirit, future energy. Future energy. So Aries, this month, Saturn and Neptune both go retrograde in your sign, causing you to slow down and rethink your mission, your personal vision, your life's path. Definitely, that's what's occurring here. Come to terms with what has already taken place. And once you come to terms with that, it frees you. This is all about the Hangman being at the center of the reading, you gaining a new perspective in this retrograde energy, causing you to rethink, review, look at something again. Maybe you omitted something or you skipped over something. Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. There you are. You appear. It is about the action that you're going to take from July moving forward. It is about you learning something else. Sometimes the Emperor thinks they know everything and they are above learning, but we know that not to be true, right? Right. I do see in the future you have the Death card, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Things are definitely changing. If you're married, this new perspective allows transformation. Maybe your commitment to each other is reinforced, which strengthens the marriage. So you could be at some type of crossroads with the Two of Wands concerning your marriage and things changing. People change. We're here to change, right? It's all about growth. Maybe your partner wants to do something and you're not 100% committed to that, or vice versa. You're definitely at a crossroads regarding seeing something from a different perspective. And therein lies your strength. Once you allow transformation on this, a spiritual new journey develops from it. You're able to see It's an aha moment in the future for sure. A lot of fire. A lot of fire in these cards, and you are a wand. So it's very important that you be open, objective, able to see things beyond the physical. Okay. Yeah, I think things were moving fast. Things were moving very fast, very quickly. But in July, you are slowed down to think about something. Like spirit slows you down, almost brings it to a page of pentacles, very slow movement forward. Like it seems like a blockage is put in front of you so that you can't go beyond it without thinking about what you're doing. Because everything was happening very fast. A lot of progress was being made, quick decisions. But all of that's changing here in July. And it could have to do with justice, you getting your balance, stabilizing a situation, looking at it from a different perspective, like getting a different preview on it. Karma is also part of the justice card. And this does have to do with your home, your security. Like the Mercury retrograde comes in under Cancer. So it could have something to do with your home, your house, your stability, your marriage. Two cards of the Four of Wands. Something concerning somebody who you are very close with. Maybe your perspective needs to change regarding a situation that's important to them. And I think that once you resolve this and you come to terms with something, it actually helps you. It's like you learn something with the Page of Swords. You become much more objective, much more expansive in that you don't have tunnel vision. You're able to see it from a different perspective. That is coming, and that helps your marriage, your family. It brings a lot of harmony and emotional stability, which is something that I think you want to maintain. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you two are a mirror to each other. You reflect each other most of the time. Maybe somebody's seeing something they don't like. Sometimes when you're around people that are in your life to make you grow, that can be painful if you're not ready, right? And so how do you deal with a situation where you're married, but your partner, you're growing at a speed that they're not growing at? Or there's a difference of opinion here because of the way each other sees it. There's no mistake about this relationship. You are together to grow each other. In most areas of your relationship, you have a deep passion for each other, deep understanding, chemistry. You are able to have fun. You have equal interests. You like to do things together. That's why you have the Four of Wands here. But there is a need to transform your current situation now. There is a need to see it from a different perspective, to see it with your spiritual eyes and not your physical eyes, to change something so that the growth continues. Okay. Somebody could have appeared in your relationship, a karmic could be triggering this growth, making you both take a deep look at your relationship. It's intense. Karma. And karma is in the picture with the justice card. That's a karmic card, as well as you have a karmic relationship. Maybe somebody from the outside stirs the coals, gets one of you thinking in a different direction. There could be a girl who's a snake, who is the karmic person. And Spirit says if that's the case, whatever karmic energy is around you, you two need to develop boundaries. Boundaries around your relationship. What else is going on here? Spirit, what else is going on here for Aries? Yeah, I feel like something is emotional as a result of this karmic energy. It's a test. There's some type of test between you. It's impacting your marriage. But I do see you transforming, your perspective changing as a result of whatever this is. And it changes it in a positive way. Why? Because you two have the core where there is a bond, an understanding, right? And you're able to see something from the outside impacting what you have, and you're putting up protection. Yeah, boundaries. And this is also a time not to let your emotions drive the bus, but to be sensible, to not respond on an emotional way, but respond based on your feelings, the love that you have for each other, and to listen to each other's perspective, and then to come up with an aligned vision. You know, alignment doesn't just occur. It's something you have to work on every day, all of the time. You have to talk about your goals and objectives. You have to talk about things from the outside interfering with what's happening on the inside. You have to work hard to be aligned and to maintain happiness and support for each other, to keep your emotions high. What else about this shadow energy? Something has taken place, and you have to come to terms with that in order to proceed forward. You have to come to terms with it in order to nip it in the butt, to leave it in the past so that you can move into the future unencumbered by the past. That's what I'm feeling here. You got to confront it. You can't run away from it. A lot of fire is here, and it will burn unless you do the work to see it for what it is and to put it in its place. What else, Spirit? Yeah, there's no running away from this. The Empress appears because confrontation is what is needed, and that's what's going to happen. You're not letting each other go. Yeah. A lot of times people are looking in from the outside, and they may see where there's some division. but that's the outside looking in. You are ready to do the work, to grow to the next level. Okay, give me an intuitive message. Energetic boundaries. Yeah, it's time to set some energetic boundaries to clear negative energy around you and to protect what you have built. This is what you're feeling, the need for energetic boundaries to protect where you are and to prepare yourself to go to the next level. Spirit is speaking to you through your intuition at this time. Stay open to its messages. What else for Aries, Spirit? Okay. Emotions again. This is a time for you to examine your emotions, to not clash, to not clash. You're very strong-willed, and it's a time for you to be open, remain balanced, remain calm, not be emotional, not to respond to whatever is going on in an emotional way. Justice. For some of you, you could be talking divorce here as a result of this. Like something has happened and it needs a resolution. But in order for it to be resolved, you have to listen to your intuition and deal with it, not through emotional outbursts, but through paying attention to all the emotions that you have between you two that have been built over the years, to not let this karmic energy bring you to a place of imbalance. The objective is for this not to end in divorce or in any type of legal setting where you have two cards of justice here. And I just feel like it could go either way. The scales swing both ways. And if you don't let your emotions get the best of you, but you're able to talk this out, you're able to transform this current state, keep your marriage together, and make healthy choices for your relationship. You are definitely putting up boundaries, refusing to give in. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. He wants you to close the door on this karmic energy. Protect what you've built to date. And also with these boundaries, it's like putting you both in a bubble that's the outside cannot easily penetrate. I feel like you have everything that you need to keep this together, to remember the glass is half full. And it just takes you remembering that there are imperfections in everybody. There is no perfect situation. Love is a beautiful mess, is what Spirit says. And this is the time to embrace all of the imperfections of your relationship, because this is your mirror. This is your twin flame. I feel like your relationship is being tested, but I feel like you're going to prevail because the Emperor does not give up. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you and keep you together. This is your twin flame here. You two are each other's mirror. There are things that you need to see in order for this relationship to transform. And I feel that you two are capable of the task that is set before you at this time. Angel number 222, alignment. Yeah, it's time for you to realign yourselves with each other. Block out the rest of the world and do that inner work on your connection. Like I said, alignment doesn't just happen. It's something you work at. Examine your friendships, people around you, even your family ties. This is about balancing your life and compromising and reassuring your commitment and trusting each other. How do you move forward towards your life's true callings? Your enthusiasm is what's going to keep it going. Following your interest with each other that have already been piqued, knowing the things that you like to do, doing more of those right now. It's about you discovering your life's purpose. Why is this person in your life, or why is this happening in your life right now? There's always a reason. Nothing happens by coincidence. 222 in the comments. I'm going to pray for you two to realign and to grow stronger. Until the next moon phase, namaste.